This local backlink strategy transformed a small business from zero to hero, and it's so simple. You only need 3 types of backlinks to do it, and in this video, I'll show you exactly how to acquire them. For years, I overcomplicated backlinks. I struggled with poor results and wondered why it's so hard. But when I focused on these 3 game-changing backlink types, everything clicked. Get ready to turn your traffic from a crying Wojak to a Giga Chad. It's easier than you think. Before we dive into the 3 types of backlinks, let's address the big question. Are backlinks still relevant in 2025? Well, spoiler alert, they are, and they're not going anywhere. A recent study by Backlinko, which analyzed 11.8 million Google search results, found that the #1 result on Google has an average of 3.8 times more backlinks than positions 2 to 10. So in simpler terms, backlinks are like VIP passes to the top of Google search. Think of backlinks like clout. The more sites that vouch for you, the more Google's like, okay, this site's legit. So without backlinks, it's like going into a club with no ID. You're not even on the list.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
For local businesses, this is even more so important. Backlinks help you dominate the local pack. That's the top 3 results within the map. And let's be honest, that's where all the clicks and calls are going to. So right, now that we've confirmed backlinks are basically the currency of SEO, let's jump into the first type, citations and directories. Now I know what you're thinking, directories. What is this, 2005?
We do not care.
But hear me out. These are still the foundation of every backlink strategy. Think of them as your business's online resume. Citations are all about name, address, and phone number, or as SEO nerds like to call it, NAP. If NAP is consistent across all your directories, Google thinks that this business knows what they're doing. But if your details are a mess, Google's like, oh, I'm confused, next one. So start with Google My Business, of course. This is your main hotspot. Then look towards Yelp, TrueLocal, Yellow Pages, and HotFrog. And bonus points if you can find niche directories specific to your industry. Think plumbing directories for those plumbers out there. And please don't upload a grainy logo that looks like it was screenshotted from MySpace. First impressions matter, people. All right, so let's show you how to do this. Open up a fresh tab and search Australian business directories in Google. Pick one of them. If you don't know where to start, you can use this website that I'm linking in the description to guide you which directories to choose. In this one, we're going to choose Super Pages for the demonstration. You want to register an account, fill out the information like we mentioned earlier, keep the name, address, and phone number consistent. Make it the same for every listing that you add. Most directories will allow you to also add images. So put in your logo and the best photos that you have, then submit the listing. Some websites will list it immediately, while others will go through a review period. Once accepted, you can continue adding your business to other listings. If you do 5 a day, which will only take half an hour, you can get through 35 listings per week. And also note, some of these are paid, but the vast majority are free. Next up, guest posts. This is where you level up your backlink game. Guest posts aren't about spamming random blogs. They're about strategic partnerships. So why do guest posts work? Well, think of guest posts as networking, but without the awkward small talk at a networking event. You're offering valuable content in exchange for a high quality backlink. So everyone wins. For one of my HVAC clients, I scored a huge backlink opportunity from a major industry publication by pitching a killer article idea. The article will be published in their magazine and website next month. I even got a backlink to my own website. So yes, this actually works. Use Google search to find blogs and publications in your niche. And don't just look for opportunities that outright ask for contributions. If I would have followed that advice, I wouldn't have scored that guest post opportunity I mentioned earlier. You want to search plumbing industry publications or plumbing news and go from there. It's like a treasure hunt for backlinks. But when you're reaching out, don't be that guy who copy and paste the same email to every site. Add some personality, show that you've done your research, and pinch something that actually provides value to their audience. So how I would do this would be to type in Plumbing Australia publications, and the first one that comes up, you can already see there's a few. I'll click on this one, Plumbing Connection. And if we go to the About section, we'll see that it's a plumbing magazine and it's sent to over 20,000 people. This is a great opportunity for a guest post. Scroll down to the bottom and you'll see that it says contribute, which is a good sign. So you'll be able to extract the editor's email from that and send a tailored email. I suggest reading the most recent article on the website and mentioning what you specifically enjoyed about it. You currently don't know the editor's name, so what we'll need to do is find that. You can go in and search Plumbing Connection Editor LinkedIn in Google and see what comes up. Here we can see a person called Sean Carroll. Click on that and see what it says. You can see on his profile, it says that he is the editor of Plumbing Connection. So when you craft that email, you can address Sean by name. In this email, you want to mention your relevant experience and you want to ask about the opportunity to write on their website in exchange for a link to your client's business website. Suggest a couple topic ideas that could resonate with their audience. And to come up with these, you can look at their previous articles and find a new angle, or you can even use ChatGPT to come up with some solid suggestions for you. If you have written before, you can always showcase some other writing that you've done. And after that, you just really have to wait for their response. So if all goes well, they'll let you write a piece and it will go through the standard editing process. And then if it goes through that, you'll secure yourself an industry relevant backlink. Well done. Finally, the last backlink strategy and the best one, expert insights and digital PR. This is where you stop chasing backlinks and you let them come to you. Well, what is digital PR? Think of it as playing the expert card. Journalists and bloggers are always looking for quotes from people who actually know what they're talking about. You provide your expertise and in return, you get backlinks from high authority sites. PS, these are the best ones. One of my favorite tools for this is SourceBottle. And no, I'm not sponsored by SourceBottle. It connects you with journalists looking for expert opinions. I recently saw a call out for builders and architects to share their insights, which I'll show you in a moment. If that's your field, you just submit your response and hope they choose you. Remember, the key is to provide value. Don't write an essay, but don't respond with "I don't know" either. Keep it short, clear, and helpful. Head over to sourcebottle.com. Register an account, fill in the normal information, and click View Callouts in the top. This is where all the juicy stuff is. All the callouts are divided into categories, but look into all of the categories as sometimes they are misassigned. I'll utilize the building and architect callout to highlight the structure. At the top, you'll see a title followed by a concise summary. The summary should highlight exactly what the journalist is looking for. This specific summary is asking for builders and architects to answer a series of 5 questions. Under that, you'll see the details where they've included the 5 questions. However, there isn't always details, and often journalists don't ask you to answer a series of questions. Below the details section, you can see the deadline. Make sure you pay close attention to this because you don't want to miss out, or you don't want to submit a response for an already expired call out. On the left-hand side, you'll see the country, publication, and whether or not you need to be local to have a chance of being picked. At the very bottom, there's a basic form, name, email, and your response. Make sure your answer is professional and addresses exactly what they're asking for. You can also submit an attachment if need be. Then you'll need to agree to the terms and submit it. Remember that you're competing against many other people for this opportunity. So make sure that your response is something that they can't refuse. And there you have it. 3 simple backlink strategies that can take your local SEO from 0 to hero. Let's recap. Citations and directories, the foundation of your local SEO game. Guest posts, the strategic backlinks that build authority and drive traffic. And then expert insights and digital PR, high quality backlinks that position you as a thought leader. Now it's your turn. Pick one of these strategies and start today. If this video helped, check out this video about broken backlink building and let me know in the comments which strategy you're most excited to try. Remember, the only thing standing between you and a GigaChad backlink profile is a little hustle. So see you in the next video.